Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, my name is Asli and I do on a weekly basis hair transplant updates and on my journey of this progress, and I do give a lot of tips and strategies on how you can maximize your hair transplant. For those who are returning viewers of mine, thank you very much for joining me again. As you already know, I'll give you a 360 view quick update of this journey, and I'll give you some tips and strategies as usual where you can maximize your progress. So straight away, let's jump in on the front end. This is how you could expect on week number 9, and you can see my hairline, it's still holding quite good. The only shedded areas are this part here. The shedding season started to slow down, and every time that I'm washing my hair now and then, I do see hair still falling out, but not as used to be. So I'm losing hairs now less than 5% every time that I wash my hair, but still shedding, but this is at the end of my shedding period. As you can see, this week I've not had any haircut, and the purpose of this video is to basically show you before having a haircut, this is how it looks like. On the side you can see the hair started to show a bit of a different grade. You can see this is the transplanted area, the donor area, and this is before where the hair has not been taken. Again, on the other side you can see the donor, it's looking different grade to the normal hair. At the top you can see mainly the areas that have been shedded is basically the temples. These corners are the areas that we have shedded the most. In the middle, still holding quite good. I've got a lot of dandruff. I don't know if you can see it from the camera. I don't know if the camera can give any justice. At the back you can see again the donor area is starting to show a little bit more because I've not had any haircut. I do tend to have a haircut every 3 weeks, and the reason is because I tend to look a lot sharper. My work is professional, so I need to be on top of my game. What is the takeaway of this video? What tips do I have this week for you? I've not been doing much different, but the thing that I've been doing is drinking a lot of water. Again, I don't know how much I can emphasize the importance of drinking a lot of water, but you can't just drink a lot of water. You can do a lot of things other than drinking water. What I tend to do is have a lot of fruits that has water in it. Things like watermelon. I've been having strawberries quite regular. I've been having a lot of berries. Berries is good for your brain, and most important that I started introducing in my daily diet is that having 3 dates in the morning and 3 dates just before I go to sleep. And the reason I'm having dates is because dates have quick sugar and it's good for your blood circulation. Again, the most important is blood circulation and having a lot of water. If your skin's good, your hair's gonna look good. If your hair's good, your confidence are good. Why did I have hair transplant in the first place? The reason I've had my hair transplant is because I want to look different to where I was before. You can see this picture here. My hair was really bad. Before that, if I take you a few years behind, you can see this picture. I looked quite good, and this is my youth period when I was at university. So that's about 6 years ago. And I looked much better. If I could go back to that face, then I'll be happy. But obviously within 6 years a lot of things has changed, and that is where I'm trying to achieve to, or something better than that. The reason people have haircut is not because of they lack something, it's because they want to. Why did you go ahead and had your hair transplant? If you give me one reason in the comment, most of the answers would be it's because they want to. It's not because they need to, it's because they want to. Nobody forces you to have a hair transplant. It's a cosmetic surgery. It's not a must. It's nothing to do with your health or anything, but it's to do with yourself, what you want to look like, what you want to be, whatever the reason it is. Let me know in the comment section, what are your reasons of having hair transplant? So moving on, basically after having your water and your fruits and your diet, having a lot of salads and your greenery, your veggies, and that's very important for you. In my last couple of videos, most common questions are asked are, what supplements am I taking to enhance my hair? I've not been taking any supplements other than vitamins, and the vitamins I've been taking, I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to go ahead and purchase. One main reason that I've not taken Finasteride is because if you start taking Finasteride, you're going to lose your hair very rapidly if you do stop taking Finasteride. So I cannot commit next 4 years, next to 5 years, I'm going to be able to progress having Finasteride on a daily basis. If you don't take Finasteride, so that is the side effect, you're going to lose your hair very quickly. Other side effects can go extent, but those are nothing to do with me because I'm not worried about my other side effect. The most important is that I don't want to lose my hair, and I don't want to implement and start doing something where I cannot commit to. So I'm not going to be taking any Finasteride. Finasteride is quite cheap. You can buy it with the help of your doctor's prescription. Once you've had your Finasteride, and in some countries you don't even need to buy you don't even need a prescription. You can just go ahead and buy it over the counter. But for those who do need to buy a finasteride in UK, you may need to get prescribed by your GP. So I wouldn't urge you for you to go ahead and have a finasteride. Think of the commitments. If you can commit of having finasteride on a daily basis, then you can go ahead. Finasteride is a very good way of enhancing your hair, the rapid growth. But I want to grow naturally, I'm eating naturally, I'm doing exercises quite regular basis, so that is something that I'm basically avoiding to have the commitments. If I cannot commit, I cannot go ahead and have that finasteride. This is another 360 view. So at the front, you can see that. At the top, you can see the temples has gone empty. The side, the back, on the other side. Well, we just made to the end of today's video. If you find this video useful, do hit the like button and also subscribe for more videos like this. If you're new here, I would urge you to watch week number 6 and 7 and day number 1 surgery itself if you haven't had a hair transplant, so that way you can understand what you're getting into. Till next time, stay legend.